We are live. We are live. So let's get started real quick. I had to check to see if my sound was up. Last Friday, my sound was out. Maybe it was out for a reason. So um, yeah. Let's see. Let's see. All right, here we go. Let's share the screen. Is this the one I want? Let me see. SESNQ. All right. Here's where we at. We're gonna start this morning off right. We have another 4 minutes. We have another 4 minutes until market is ready to rock and roll. I don't have a bias because it's Monday. But what I do know is at this point, the strategy I'm using has shown up every day last week. Every morning it has shown up. And every time this model shows up, it shows me something else. I mean, it's the same thing, but it's a great entry. And it should be more than enough to get you wherever you're going or whatever you're trying to do. Being that we're using an intraday trailing drawdown to pass this account, we have to trail majority of our runs because sometimes we do get retracements for this strategy. So it's a way to scalp it. It's not really a scalping strategy. It's actually a good trend strategy. You can get a good 5-6 candles out of this at pretty much all times. Sometimes you might be on the fully right side of this thing and it actually goes for a ride if you catch it like on the 3 minute or something like that, or a 6 minute. So right now, something is happening. Let's see what's happening. All right, what's happening is market is opening. We're getting a sweep of a high. Let's see what this thing will do. It might come down, dude. It might come down. If I get a closure on YM going down, then I may take a sell. I just gotta watch what's going on real quick. But anyway, I really want to wait to the macro. I really want to wait to the macro. But as of right this very second, the strategy that I'm looking for is showing up on the 3 minute. And by all means, it's telling me that I need to trade it. Telling me that I need to trade it. So we're going to see what it gives to me before I do attempt to trade it, first and foremost. All right. So per the strategy, we're going to start off on a 30-minute. So this strategy on the 30-minute, we mark out our 30-minute orb, which is the high and low of the first 30-minute candle. And whatever's about to transpire is going to transpire within this block. for me to find my trade. So we're gonna put a line down here for the 30-minute where it opened up at. And we're gonna put another one here on this 30-minute high. And as the candles keep progressing and moving for this first 30 minutes, we're gonna move it up and down. We're gonna keep moving it up and down. This shit does not want to go. It does not want to work for me today. There we go. And we're still gonna move up a little bit more with 30-minute. So I'm gonna be going back and forth between the 30-minute and the 1 minute just to make sure my lines are where they're supposed to be. And right now they're not based on the 1 minute. So everything's starting from right here where market open. 9:30 candle. This is where we're at. All right. So I think I'm about to take a sell on NQ. Depends on my next closure. So I'm also looking at a 3-minute over to my left, which you guys can't see. I'm waiting for a closure up under 75.62 ish. 75.62 ish. If I get a close up under there, I'll take a sell on NQ. Further strategy. And I'm looking at it on a 3-minute. So do be forewarned. It's kind of high. I will wait for the macro to see another one if it does give it to me. That's if it gives me this close. It's got to close up under 75.62 in order for me to do this. So, doesn't look like it wants to give it to me 3-minute as of yet, but we're gonna hold down. Maybe it'll go up a little bit more, and maybe it'll play around for a second, and we'll get to catch what we need to catch. Right now, the 1 minute is moving up based on the first 30-minute orb. First 30-minute orb is here. I'm going to continue to watch this. Continue to watch this. And yeah. Just back on 3-minute. It's about to be a good day. It's about to be a good day. It's about to be a good day. Great day. Great day to trade again. Gotta get these accounts passed. I think we know more than enough to get this done now. So we're still waiting. Orb is moving up. Orb is on this way up. We got to get this new computer system set up. I got one over here. It's just one monitor. I got 2 monitors over here, but these 2 monitors are on my laptop. It's not ideal, but that's what I had to work with. One of the little attachment screens where you get 2 screens, and one of the screens is out right now. So I decided to upgrade. We got this other computer, an actual desktop computer now, that we're going to transition to here very shortly. Our orb is moving up. Macro is still far out. Macro starts for me at 9:42. 9:42. I should start seeing what I'm looking for. If I don't see it, can't trade. If I don't see it, I can't trade. Right now, the 3-minute looks like it wants to do what I wanted to do. If it comes down, we will probably be entering for a sell. But it's got to close below 75.62. Looks like it's right there. I really don't want to take a trade before the macro, but per the strategy, I'm going to just pull the triggers on them every time I see it. And I'm going to collect the data along the way because I've seen it happen not in the macro, this strategy that I'm trading. So we're going to roll with it. And we're going to see if it rolls out for me. Let's see if they want to do it. Looks like he wants to do it. I get a close below to 75.62. I'm going to take a sell on NQ. We're going to take the lowest hanging fruit. Let's see. That candle's getting big on the 1 minute on NQ. I don't really like it that long, but it is what it is. I need a little bit of a retracement to get in on NQ. Let's see if it'll give it to me. I'm going to take a small position. This is a strategy per the 3 minutes, so yeah, I'm going to take a sell. Yeah, my sell is in. The sell is in. We're up 300 on the account. This is a good place to sell. All parameters are met. Stop losses getting set now. We're going to trail this down. We're going to aggressively trail it down. It's up 340. We're going to aggressively trail. Like I said, I got 3 contracts. We're still in the macro too, so it's cool. This is a free trade for me. Everything about it is free. Should add on some more contracts. This is a good trade. But I'm not going to do that. I put on exactly what it's supposed to be because I'm still kind of learning it. But it was an excellent trade. And just to show you that I am in this trade, I'm going to count over here. They just kicked me out of one of the contracts. I still have 2 left. Like I said, I'm in profit going down here. The idea played out on the 3 minute. I will backtrack it after the first macro is over. They just gave me this on the first macro, so it's cool.
Stop filled.
I'll take that. And if it comes back up, which it looks like it wants to do right now,
Stop filled.
it's cool. So that trade itself was $164. You know what I'm saying? It went up to 3, it came back on. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about a matter of fucking what? 3 minutes, 2 minutes for that trade for $164. You have more than this. You have more than enough to get this job done with this strategy, and you don't have to be greedy with it. I just didn't. I took it because it gave me my full setup. Gave me my full setup. So everything is still rolling. All right. So let's go back to this over here. That should still be in these sales, but it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna see what they want to do. I'm not in a hurry. But the sales took place on the 3 minute, that which is the higher time frame. It should be falling further than that, but that's just my opinion. but my opinions doesn't matter on this chart. We're gonna follow what the chart say real quick. This 30-minute is still moving up and down within the range, and my strategy is not showing up on the 1 minute, and I'm looking for it on the 1 minute, not the 3 minute, which is why I didn't hold that trade. I just trailed, and they gave me exactly what I needed to see the strategy work. The strategy works, so I'm trying to get comfortable to where I can put on a mini, and yeah, we're gonna try to put on a mini per this strategy. I back tested the hell out of it, and I just went live maybe like 2 weeks ago. After 3 years of sitting down, investing all my time into these charts, so it should tell you how far I come just to be able to get online and be comfortable with looking at these candlesticks live. I'm not better than anybody else, but I did take the time to sit down and watch these motherfuckers print every day, all hours of the day. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing continued to fall from where I got in earlier on the 3 minute. Like I said, we're in the macro right now, and it's still early. I still have another roughly 20. Macro for me is over at 1017. Yeah, this wants to continue down. I could have put my stop loss at the top and kept holding this trade for the retracement, but I have this intraday trailing drawdown on Apex, and I'm not willing to let this drawdown come back and eat me up with this strategy because it will retrace on you, but it's usually you're usually at the top of the entry most of the time. Most of the time, you're at the top of the entry with this strategy. It has been refined down to a 1 candle entry. So if you're wrong, you're going to be wrong, and you're going to know it early. You don't have to put your stop loss way above. I'm talking about the least drawdown possible. Yeah, we're going to hit it this morning. I promise you. Most people aren't willing to sit and be patient while looking at these charts. Which is why they won't get it. Because they want to bounce around. Because I was him, I understand what people do. So I've bounced around a little bit. Now I found this right here that I have to stick to because it's showing me that it works. I'll know it when I see it, especially if it's a high quality AAA setup. I'll know it when I see it. As of right now, there's nothing on here. Not for me. No, other people may have something with their strategy. So peace and blessings to them, definitely, on whatever they trading or doing. We're going to see what these people want to do. I don't see anything yet, so I'm just going to hold on. And we're going to leave it just like that. Okay. They're still moving. I'm not gonna do anything until I see it on the 1 minute. It happened on the 1 minute every day last week. What I'm looking for. When I see it, I'll know. Hopefully, it gives me the greatest version of it, so we can take an awesome trade. We're gonna see it though. I know exactly what this thing looks like. I've been recording it for a while now, so we're gonna see. I put in too much work. I put in too much work. I put in the discipline and the time that it took to make this come to fruition. They say most people fail because they can't stick to their strategy. And I do find that to be true because I couldn't stick to one. Always looking for the next best thing. But that ain't how this shit works. That is not how this works. We're watching for the setup. I'm watching very thoroughly. NQ, ES, and YM. Per the strategy, you have to have all three up if you want to catch more trades. Let me just say it like that. Because sometimes what I'm looking for matches up with NQ and YM. Sometimes it matches up with ES and YM. Sometimes it's ES and NQ. But with that being said, I always take my trades as of right now on NQ based on what other assets are doing. So if ES breaks a certain high or YM breaks a certain high, which in SM Smart Money Concepts is called a SMT. So before there's any market turnaround ever, you're going to have an SMT between those three assets if you're trading. It's not an option. That's just what it is. This is how these assets move. So when you start watching all three of them and they start getting out of line with each other and certain highs are broken and other highs are not, there's a sequence that happens for you to take a trade in the direction that the market is about to turn in. And it's a pretty high profile trade. And it does a pretty distinguished thing every time it does it. There's two ways I can get to the market right now. One I'm focused on more than the other at this moment in time. Both of them are high profile, that's for certain. One of them just takes a little more. It has a few more rules. Has about maybe 3 or 4 more rules with it. So we're gonna liven this up, and we're gonna be patient from all outdoors. You're gonna be surprised. You're gonna be surprised. And it hasn't given me a loss yet. Not saying that it can't lose, but right now this thing right here is batting 8 for 8. So let's see if it shows up today. If it shows up today, then we're gonna kick it. We're gonna see what it wants to do. All right. So 947 candle. 947 candle. Nope. And this is looking like it's primed to go up, dude. But I'm not gonna fucking take it because it's not what I'm looking for. Because I'm looking for it on the 1 minute. This thing that I'm looking for. But right now, I don't see it. Not the way I want to see it. I don't see it the way I want to see it. This should be going up though. This was your entry 947. So let's see what happens. I can do it on a demo account, but I'm not going to do it just to fuck around with. I'm not going to take it. But 947 might have been your entry for the buy side. I mean, that's cool. That's cool. I can watch this go because I want something specific. There's something specific I'm looking for. Although I have traded that, but that's neither here nor there. And we're going to roll with what we know to be truth right now. So let's see if we can get our pattern to take it for a sale, possibly. Let's see. Let's see. We might need to take this on this trade on YM. No, YM's pulling back. And our orb is moving up. And our orb is moving up. So I don't see it. I can't trade. And I think I do see it, but it didn't give me the entry that I wanted, man. It didn't give me the entry that I wanted. No, it didn't give me the entry that I wanted, bro. I do see something, but it's not something that I would take. Not like that. 46. Let's see. Our orb is moved up again. So the macro will be done at 10:17 for me. 10:17, the macro is over for the first smart money concept. I do see something transpiring on YM currently. It may be lucrative. One thing I don't see to make this a trade I want to get in is the fact that it does not have a precision swing point. A precision swing point. Let me go back to 1 minute. I needed 951 to be a precision swing point. All those candles are green. That's a green candle on ES. That's a green candle on NQ and YM as well. The setup usually happens within the first macro. I've seen it happen in the second macro as well, but it's very candle specific. And right now I've tracked it for so long that I can't miss it anymore. It has to give me exactly what I'm looking for. I can't trade, but it's batting 100%. So let's see. They're going to find it. The people are going to find it. We're going to wait. We're going to wait till we see it. I do see it without a top on it, PSP, and I'll be tracking it just for GP on how it works without the PSP. And let's see if it works without it. I know it will sometimes. I just want to make sure that this is perfect when I'm doing it. All right. And I also may see. Let's see. I got nothing right this very second, but the orb is still orbing. We're still in the macro, and I haven't seen it yet. Like I said, it showed up a little bit kind of sort of on YM, but I'm not looking for a little bit kind of sort of. I need every parameter to get hit. And right now, only one parameter is hit, and that's the one that's not going to fly. So by the time I'm telling you guys to get into these trades, there's a huge gap delay on YouTube. Probably like maybe a 5-second delay. So no, it's not showing up yet. We're looking right now. I do see something transpiring, but I gotta wait till all the parameters play out in order for me to take any kind of trade. I did take a sale earlier on the 3-minute, and it worked out. I trailed the candles out, and that was a quick $160 problem. That's not what I'm looking for. I usually don't trade before the open, but I can with this strategy. This strategy, whenever it shows up, you're allowed to take it. You're allowed to take it. There is no set time for it. If it shows up, it happened last night as well on the 3-minute. Took it last night, so it works. It works. So right now, if I get a close up under 93.50, I mean, not the 935 candle. If I get a closure up under that, preferably right now, that'd be freaking awesome. But dang, YM is setting up for a buy right now. I wish I could take that. It's not there yet, but I'm not going to take that. I'm going to find this one that I'm looking for, the one that everybody wants. This is the kind of trade that everybody wants to be in, I promise you. We're talking damn near zero drawdown, if any at all. Sometimes it may give you a little, but our stop loss is very shallow. Also, right now, let's see, what do we have going? What do we have going? Oh, we're getting. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. This can't. We need to closure up under this right here, and that will signal. That will signal us a sell where I'm at. That will signal a sell. If I get a closure down there, hopefully I get it. Let's see what they want to give us. It's not ideal, but it does have the parameters that I'm looking for. So, with that being said, let's see if they want to give it to us. They're not wanting. It doesn't look like they want to give it to us, dude. Doesn't look like they want to give it to us. Okay, well, let's see. I don't see part 2 of what I'm looking for. I need that closure down below here. That'd be real helpful right now. All right. I don't see it. Don't see it. not to the downside, and that's kind of where my eyes are going to, toward the downside. I see the potential on the upside, but I don't want to take that because it still doesn't have my precision swing point. Actually, it no, it doesn't. Yeah, if I don't see it, then there's nothing I can do, and I'm cool with that. Cool with that. The previous day's high got swept somewhere, and I'm not even looking up there. We'll figure it out later. I see nothing. I see nothing. We're at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock. We're in the macro. Yep. All right. So there is nothing showing up. Nothing showing up. It's still in the macro. So I have right now roughly another 17 minutes ish. This is the place you want to be. Hands down. Even though the talk is slow, this is where you want to be. I promise you, this is where you want to be. I'm the trader. I'm the trader that everybody's looking for. The copy traded off of. And no one has ever even seen me or has even heard of me. But I've been preparing this. I've been preparing this right here for the past 3 years. Well, almost 3 years. So it'll be 3 years for me in September, October-ish, maybe. So we done learned plenty of lessons. We done took plenty of losses. And we're about to get all of them back. Every last one of them. We're about to get back. All right, so now what I'm looking at is I need a closure. Preferably right now, that would be cool. A closure under this candle right here. That's the one we're looking at. Let's see if we got origination. We have a PSP. We do have a PSP at the origination point. We get a closer down to below that. That's going to be my cue. And this is my point of interest, if it does. This right here is going to be my point of interest. This high. Somewhere in here. And this high as well on ES. All right, so what I need is, I need somebody to come back up there, but I got to have a closure below this candle first. I got to have a closure below this candle first, period. There's no negotiation with this strategy. This strategy is specific to what I need to do. And it looks like it's setting up very nicely right this second. Like I said, we're waiting for that closure. That closure up under this candle. I need a closure under this candle in order to take a sell. But in order to get into that sell, it's got to close under it and leave a fair value gap. But it did not leave a fair value gap yet. This is not it yet. It's not it. It's not it yet. So I can't take it. I don't have every parameter I need. I thought it was on its way, and it turned out that it was not on its way. So we're gonna wait again. If I wait to the second macro, then I'll wait to the second macro. I mean, I can kind of do that right now. That's the kind of time I'm on. So we're gonna see if it wants to give it to us. I'm not gonna get in a trade I wouldn't want nobody else to take, who I know absolutely needs to pay some bills or anything. I'm not gonna if I got bills to pay, I'm gonna get into what I know to be true. It's gonna be all fact. I'm not gonna waste anybody's time here, because I wouldn't want no one to waste my time. So if I don't see it and the day goes by, you be like, man, he didn't trade. It's not worth it. No, yeah, I'm not gonna trade every day. I'm not gonna trade every day. But if I see what I'm looking for, we're gonna put on some lot sizes. So right now, what it has to see is they look like they want to go up. They look exactly like they want to go up. But I'm not taking the up. I'll just notice for next time on what it does. And I really don't see anything. So right now we still have roughly 10 minutes left in the macro. The strategy is candle specific. When you catch the ride, it's gonna be a good ride, a real good ride. Nope, I don't see anything. It is a wrap as of right now. Not one thing can I use. So nothing. So we're just gonna wait it out. I'm not gonna take any trade unless I see exactly what I need to see. This is the one you're gonna want, though. I promise you. So what I have is my first 30-minute orb. It is still inside of it. I have two other charts up you guys can't see with the EMA on it. All of them have EMAs on it, but I'm not going to put that EMA on the screen. I wanna hold on to this for a second, and you can follow along. But this strategy is it's pretty accurate. But you gotta wait. Nobody's willing to wait. They always in a hurry. They always in a hurry to get nowhere. All right. So I don't see what I need to see. It's not showing up. So I can't do anything. All right. We're gonna take these lines off the chart. They no longer mean anything for this strategy. And I do see a potential of me having my strategy my strategy did show up. But it's not completely how I wanted it to look. It did everything I needed to do as far as certain highs or certain lows being broken. But it was missing one aspect of me actually pulling the trigger. That one aspect of me pulling the trigger on this strategy makes the win rate at about at least at the lowest 80%. At the lowest 80% accurate. Now, how many times you get to take it is another story. So right now it's happened every day this week. Last week, I'm sorry, every day last week, and every time I've seen it, and it showed up with these parameters, it rocked out for what I needed to do. So there's more than enough money in the market to catch trades, and it's right here. This is no different than any other strategy. You just have to be patient for yourself and wait for it. If this is the one that actually left, and it is what it is. But this high right, this right high right. My bad. I'm sorry. This low right here is important to me. And right now, uh, YM is the only one who broke it. So with that being said, um, there's nothing that gives me any signal to want to get it to a trade. I do see some stuff, but I'm not trading that stuff anymore. I'm trading the most accurate thing possible. If you don't want me to be accurate as possible, yeah, you can go somewhere else. If you just want to trade, you can go somewhere else. If you don't want to wait for this fire trade, and when it shows up, you're gonna be mad. You're gonna be mad you didn't take it. I promise you, because this is the kind of trade that most people want to follow. If anybody even comes on to this page, they're gonna want to stay. If they're the kind of people, if they're the kind of people who want to take one trade a day. If I don't see it, I can't trade. If I don't see it, I can't trade. Yeah, got nothing. I got nothing, guys. Macro is over for me. First macro. I'm gonna wait till the second macro. I'm gonna wait this out. Yeah, it gets a little quiet on the screen. I'm here solo, so I kind of talk to myself. Uh, it is what it is. No big deal. Not expecting somebody to know who I am. But when you do, you're gonna be like, "Oh shit, this motherfucker right here he knows some shit that other motherfuckers they don't know. He knows some shit that people don't know, and it's cool. I'm gonna continue to know the shit that motherfuckers don't damn know because I keep putting in the work to know the shit that other motherfuckers ain't trying to put their mind in to even want to know in the first place. So this is why I am who I am because I done put in the work. My results are going to be a product of that. My results are a product of the work that I put in. And even if I don't take a trade today, any trade that I take is going to be a freaking winner in my book. I know exactly what I'm looking for. And they say that's the difference between successful people on the charts and unsuccessful people. The ability to trade your strategy. I only know one strategy right now, and I refuse to trade anything else. If I don't see it, I can't do nothing with it. This is going to be my full-time life. 3 years of bouncing around, it was over with. Well, almost 3 years. So we're done jumping strategies. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Hmm. To nope, nothing, nothing, not yet. I would not trade unless I see it. If patience ain't what it is, then I don't want none of it. I'm not just looking for a trade. I'm looking for the trade. And it shows up every day. Just in not in my form, I'm gonna get it. I promise you. They're gonna come find out. I promise you. So with that being said, the second macro is coming at 10:42 for me. I won't trade anything past the second macro. This is a formal ICT trade mixed with a little bit of other stuff as well. But I found one thing that works, and I can't trade anything else from now on. How many people can do that? I'm not just trying to find a way in the market. I want every point they're going to give, and I'm willing to wait for it. If it don't show up on a Monday, that's cool. Mondays are kind of jazzy, so, but it will show up, and when it does, one trade makes up the week of somebody's paycheck where I'm at, and I've put in the time to figure this out. One trade puts in somebody's paycheck for the week. One trade. One trade puts in a paycheck. Everybody would want to get into a trade. They want to see something real fast in a hurry. We can't do nothing fast in a hurry. We got to wait for this thing, man. We got to wait for this thing. They don't want to wait. They coming and going. They don't want to wait. They want to trade as soon as they get on screen or as soon as they start seeing somebody live trading. You're not going to get no trade just by hopping on there and just pop, oh, get into this. No, this is not that. I'm the strategy waiter, bro. If you want to take a trade every day, you're going to have to go somewhere else. I mean, Dally, I have taken trades every day last week. So when the strategy shows up, I take it. Oh, right now, I still have nothing. I still have nothing on the screen that I am remotely even looking at. Right now, that 30-minute orb has got broken outside of. I'm not really looking at it at this very second. I see it. Looks like it wants to change the state of delivery right here, dude. I see what it wants to do. Like I said, we're coming into the next macro. So I don't see anything that I'm interested in. At all. So, but when I see it, I'll know it because I've seen it 100 times. If it goes, it goes. You know. So I'm saying I can be cool with that. We took the trade pre-stream like this before. I'll go back and go over why I got into it. But it's the same concept. The same concept happened for my trade to get in what I'm looking for right now in the 1 minute. So, but it happened on a 3 minute, real small move, good enough to get some points and get up out of there. It was roughly like a 3 minute trade or something like that. Well, roughly, it went up to like 300, but it came back on me. I got out with 160 something, like 162, 163 or something. But it was a good trade. It was a good trade. Followed every rule, and we trailed out. This is a trailing strategy. You're going to have to trail it depending on what kind of account you got. You can hold them. You can hold this kind of trade if you got like a live account. This is the kind of trade that you'll probably hold for a couple of hours if you catch it at the right time. And you're going to want to hold it because they're going to keep going. For the most part, if I'm correct and when I'm correct, and I'm usually correct. I'm usually correct. So I'm gonna say when I'm correct. It's not if I'm correct. When I'm correct, these trades usually run for a while. But you got to be willing to hold it. So as of right now, macro is about to come back in. I have not seen my setup on the 1 minute at all. I have not seen my setup on the 1 minute at all, and I'm looking for it on the 1 minute specifically at this point. Market is ranging day. There's no news, so I'm just gonna have to wait this one out. My bad news did come out at 9 a.m., which is 10 my time, 10 New York time. So that's 10. News comes out at 10. So it came out at 10, and yeah, there's nothing. So we're gonna wait for the second macro, and if it doesn't show up in the second macro, I'm out. I'm out. And it'll be a great stream because I follow my rules and I'm going to follow my rules and I'm not going to do anything else. So if someone comes here to not see me follow rules and just take random ass trades and shit, this ain't the place for you. That's not what we do over here. We profitable traders over here. So if you ain't trying to fucking be profitable, then shit, you can go somewhere else. I mean, I don't take no fucking random trades at all. So let's see what we got. Second macro is coming up at 10:42 to 11:17. That is my last and final window. 10:42 to 11:14, 11:17. So after that, we're gonna get off the stream. We're gonna go work out, and we're gonna have a productive day. And we're gonna come back and do the same shit again tomorrow. The same boring ass shit. Look for the same shit every fucking day, and be free. Be free. Absolutely free. It only take one trade over here, so. But gotta wait for it. Gotta wait for it. And I'm willing to wait another till 11:17 for it. And then I'm not willing to wait no more after that. I'm going about my day, and then I'm gonna do it same time tomorrow. First and second macro only, ICT. So the most disciplined trader you'll ever see. Yeah, absolutely. We're not gonna miss any beats over here. We're gonna find that trade. We're gonna find that trade for us. That's what we're gonna do. And we're not gonna do anything else. We're gonna make sure we find it. And right now, it hasn't shown up. And it hasn't shown up. We're gonna see if it shows up. We're gonna see if it shows up. I really don't see it at all. I see it on the 15 second. Well, I'm not trading the 15 second. That's what I'm not doing. I'm on it more this on the 1 minute, dude. So 10, 21, 30. 10, 21, 30. Nope. No, we're gonna wait for this. We're gonna wait for this macro. That's it. That's all we got. If you don't want to take the best shot ever, then wait for it. It's kind of like baseball. It's kind of like baseball. Actually, it is like baseball. You wait for your pitch, man. You keep swinging at everything, you're bound to strike out. We're not swinging at everything over here. I did the swinging for everything, and it doesn't work. So when you find out that shit don't work, what do you do differently? You fix you. And this is why most people won't ever get this done. And I'm talking trash right now, and I ain't even profitable yet. But I can talk this trash because I know exactly what I'm looking for now, and I know I'm not going to do anything until I see it. This will be the best trade ever. I promise you. Every day, I assure myself the best trade ever. I assure myself that I'm not going to take anything that I'm not about to make money on. Everything I trade turns to gold. And that's how I'm going to keep it. Everything I touch turns to gold. Everything I trade turns to gold. That's it. Period. If you don't want gold, you should go over there and get some goddamn other goddamn metals. Because this right here is precious over here. Yeah. So the creator gave given a gift. And he said the only way it's going to work for you is if you follow the rules. And there's rules down here. There's rules down here. If you ain't following the rules, then damn shit, man, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. But you got to follow the rules that he has set for you. I'm not talking about the earthly rules. I'm talking about the rules he gave you to fulfill that dream, for you to be patient and disciplined in that season of learning, that season where it seems like you're not getting nowhere, that season of goddamn, I gotta keep working this fucking job. I know that season. I've been in that season, just like everybody else. I got tired of that season. It says to you internally that, man, there's got to be a better way. I got to be able to do something else, man. I can't keep working myself to death. And then some people move to another career just to find the same turmoil as they did when they wasn't working in the first fucking job. So this is the only thing that's going to free you. I don't care what you're doing. People say do what you love. That's fine and dandy. Do what you love, but everybody wants to be free. Everybody wants to be free, and they can say what they want to say. That's not their bottom line. They want to be free to do what they want to do. They want to be free to go how they want to please, free to say what they want to say, and not have anybody fucking bother them about it, and not depend on anybody. Be more self-sufficient, especially when it comes to finances. So, but if your finances are perishing, if you are perishing in your finances, that means there's something you don't know. My people perish from a lack of knowledge. So if your finances are perishing, or your money is perishing, or your relationships are perishing, or uh, anything is perishing, your business is perishing. If something is perishing in one of those areas, or whatever case maybe have you, it means there's something you don't know. And when you stop assuming you know everything, you'll be willing to learn something that you didn't know in order to fix whatever the problem is that you had a problem with in the first place. So if your finances are fucked up, that means there's something you don't know about finances. So you should probably learn some shit about finances and how money works in some shape, form, or fashion. So I chose to be free. I choose to live this life of freedom, to do whatever I want to do on this earth. That's the goal. I don't want to have to ask nobody when they come and go. I don't want to have to depend on anybody for no money. Uh, Even business partners. I don't want to depend on. I want this to be self-sufficient as much as possible, to where I never have to look at another person and say, "Hey, man, we need to get this done," or "I got to work with you today," and you really don't have the same dream as I have. So I'm gonna get the bread, and I'm gonna pay people to do it, because people are gonna always want to work, and they're not gonna have the capabilities to move where they want to. And I ain't saying that's cool or that's good or bad, but we gotta have workers, and if I got the money to pay them, then I'm gonna pay them. You know what I'm saying? There's always gonna be workers here. Then there's gonna be people who have plenty of money. So it depends on which one you want to be. And are you willing to do what the people that have plenty of money do? The goal right now is in steps: weekly goals, daily goals, monthly goals. First goal is get profit. We got this 250K account. let's see how it works. So right now we're coming into another macro. I see something on my other charts that you guys can't see that I'm watching right now. We're going to see if this holds up. Right now I am watching YM. I'm watching YM. I'm looking at the 1032 candle high. I would like to see a closure above that if we're going to continue up. But it's not moving. So the macro is coming in right now. Macro time is 10:42. 10:42 is where we're going to look at. Right now I got zero things transpiring right now. I'm going to wait till the second macro. If it shows up in the second macro, I will pull a trigger. But as of right now, there still is nothing. Now, right now, I'm looking at YM currently. Looking at YM currently still. Don't see anything that's worthwhile or worth mentioning. So we're going to wait. And it's going to show up just like it always has. I do say we'll see where it kind of possibly showed up, but it didn't meet all of my criteria, so I didn't trade it. And guess what? I'm going to come back tomorrow and I'm going to find that motherfucker and I'm going to make that bitch work. I guarantee it. Maybe I get into learning how to post shorts and this, that, and good. Hell, that's a win. You start showing stuff. I mean, yeah, I like to, that would be cool to have a cool little following on stream. If I'm going to be doing this every day, I'm going to work on how to build that. Maybe take some YouTube fucking shorts for the win and stuff. Figure out how to do a quick little snippet on it. Hey, if you want games like these, you should come check out the live stream. Everybody ain't giving free game like this. I'm telling you where they're getting traded. I can make this into a signals if I wanted to. I mean, but I got to build a following to be able to do it. So I'm gonna build a following right here on YouTube, and I'm gonna call these trades out, and then I'm gonna put it behind a paywall. If you want to rock with me, rock with me. You know what I'm saying? If you want to learn the strategy from me, you're gonna have to pay for it. I think that's how it's gonna go. I'm not really sure yet. I mean, like I said, I ain't even fucking profitable yet. But guess what? I jumped online to showcase what I've fucking learned so far. So everything that you see me take is gonna be prior to getting to where I need to be or getting to where I want to be. And you get to see the the journey transpire along the way. So I would like to see a closure above 1035 on YM. I don't know if anybody else is looking at that with me. But right now my 30-minute orb is out of whack. We're past the 30-minute orb. What I needed to see did not happen. And it kind of happened, but it wasn't good enough and there wasn't enough clarity. So with that being said, we're getting a little bit of action. Right now, I want to see ooh, yeah, I think I'm going to take a buy here on NQ, a small position. We're going to see how this works real quick. Let's see. 1040 candle. Let's see if this works out in our favor. I'm looking at something on YM to SMT, so we're going to see if this holds for a second. In order for me to get in, though, for a buy, I'm going to need a closure back above. I'm going to closure back above NQ's 1037 open. 1037 open. Matter of fact, I'm gonna make it 1040 open now. A closure back above the 1040 open would be awesome. I'd take a buy here. I'll take a buy here. If it closes back above the 1040 candle. Right here. Right here. If they give it to us. And right there. And it's not looking like they want to do that. So let's see. Let's see. The orb means nothing right now. So I was using the orb, the opening range, 30-minute orb, just to kind of gauge where what I'm looking for should happen. It did not happen. It did not transpire the way I wanted it to. So I did not take the trade. It kind of happened, but I'm not going with kind of happened on this strategy. This strategy is proficient to not ever have to guess again on anything ever. Um, oh, you can take a sale now, down there, bro. Let me see. Hold up, dude. Don't see that. Don't see that. Hold on. We're still waiting. 4115. 4115. Nope. It's not what I want, though. It's not what I want. It's not what I want. So, if it ain't what I want, I can't trade. If it ain't what I want, I can't trade. And I have to wait. I have to wait. I can't do anything about that. All right. I tell you what. I do see something on the 15 second. I'm not gonna wait. I'm not gonna take it out to 15 second. I'm not feeling the 15 second today. Although this strategy can be taken out to 15 second. I have taken it out to 15 second. So yeah, it happened on the 15 second to take a buy, dude. But I'm not taking it. Yeah, a buy was in place on the 15 second. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not taking less than seat on the 1 minute, but there was a buy on the 15 second. But It is what it is. It should go up at least a little bit from here. And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. That just lets me know the 15-second goddamn is a cool little strategy to get in on still. That's all. Let's see how far it does, or if it does at all. But like I said, I didn't see anything, so I can't trade unless I see my full strategy. On the 15-second, you don't want to be down there. That's you really don't want to be down there. That's all I'm saying. If you want to be down there, this is definitely not the place for you to be. I don't just scout like that. I'm not doing that. Um, right now I got the close is 52.25. Open is 52.25. Yeah, I'm not switching over to trading view right now. I could, but I'm not doing it right now. There's just something about trading view charts that I use that it doesn't require me to have a whole lot of lines on it at all anyway. So, I mean, yeah, they're not showing me anything. Yeah, they're not showing me anything at all. It did show me that buy on the 15-second, but I mean, it actually would have held based on where I would have put my stop loss at, but I'm not taking the 15-second. Hell, it looks like it wants to come back now anyway. So, all right, so we'll wait for my target hit, and it has not hit anywhere yet. I want this on the 1 minute, and I'm gonna go back over this morning to see if there happened something on the 1 minute, but I don't see anything happening on the 1 minute that I would like to take because I would need a precision swing point in order for me to enter the trade. There was no precision swing point, which tells me that I can enter on those if I choose to, but it's at my own discretion, which I choose not to enter on those. I want the best possible entry ever. I put in the work to get the best possible trades. Put in the work to get the best possible trades. And I demand that from myself. We are now in the macro. We are now in the macro. Nothing. It's okay though. It's okay. Like really, really okay. It's not a big deal. Because we know the strategy works, bro. I know I'm willing to wait for it. I know I'm willing to wait for I'm there's nothing anybody can do to stop what's about to happen. Those are the shit was about to go up. It gave the entry on the 15-second. And I'm gonna keep that in mind, the entry that I called out a few minutes ago off of the 15-second. Pattern happened on the 15-second chart. when I say this should go, this should from the 15 second. It should go up a little bit more than this, definitely. You know, let's see. We're gonna keep on watching, like I do every day. But when I see that one that I'm looking for, I'll be in it. I just don't want to take them off the 15 second. That it's yeah, you got a target. Yeah, I had a good target with the 15 second move, but is why I don't have to trade everything. I don't have to trade everything that I see. That would have been a pretty decent scalp if I was scalping. I guess you could consider this scalping. I'm getting in on a 1 minute chart and sometimes a 3 minute chart, but yeah. Yeah. Shit, this look like a sale right here, dude. This can be deceiving. If I was trading breaker blocks, I probably would take that. But I'm not trading breaker blocks. Tap that. It just tapped into a breaker block on the 15 second to go down. How far is the question? How far is the question? Yeah, absolutely. How far is the question? I see it. We just had a good change over there. Let's see. Let's see if they want to give us something in the macro, bro. It looks like they're trying to set up for something right now. Looks like they're trying to set up for a move. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna remove this line because I really don't need this on the chart. My first 30-minute orb is out of the window because actually it's not. It's still like hovering around the support line of it. You know something? Matter of fact, let me put that back on there just to show you where it was. 9:30. Yeah, this wants to go up, dude. That's where it was. All right. That's the top of the 30-minute orb right there. All right. So let's see. Damn, it looked like they want to go up. Based on YM, it looks like they still want to continue up. Okay, I'll tell you what. Here's what I'll do. If I get a closure, back above the 1055 candle, 1054 candle. If I get a closure back above the 1054 candle, I'll take a buy entry in, and my stop loss will go below here. I would like to get it right now for it to be immediate. If it were to happen, I'd take that trade. But it's got to close at the open, and I wanted to do it now. I don't want it to give 2 or 3 more candles and then do it. I'll take one more down, but that's a wrap. And this is the wrong time for me to take an entry, so I'm definitely not going to take it off the 1055 candle. 1055 candle is a no-no for me. But what I will do is wait for 1056, 1057, 1058 candle. 1058 candle may be the candle that I'm looking for. We'll see. As of right now, we're still holding on to see what I'm looking for on the 1 minute, and I haven't seen it. Kinda, but not kinda. It's not working for me. So we're gonna wait this out. We're gonna wait this out. Mm-hmm. Let's see what they got. 58 candle. 1058 candle. I want to see what the 1058 candle do. Let's see what the 1058 candle do. I can make a better assumption on that. Yeah, if you get a closure back above that imbalance right there, you could take a buy. Might take a little small buy out there, but it's got to close back above it. But I can't take it unless it's on a prime number time. So just with that alone, that stops me from taking it. Hmm. Got nothing. Nothing on the 1 minute. Nothing on the 1 minute. I'm still interested in these buys, dude. Close above this right here. That's cool. If they close above that, I think I might take a buy off that bitch, bro. But it's got a my 1059 candle has to pull back, and I'll take a buy, and I'll put the stop loss up under here. I do like the way that looks. I do like the way that looks. And yeah, I'm probably gonna take that. Um, let's see. Give me a little pullback, bro. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take this. Stop loss is below the 1057 low. Maybe I'm too early, maybe not. But I'm gonna trail. And it's a Monday. Let's see. See what they want to do. I'm cool. I'm cool with that. My stop loss is pretty shallow, so my target is these. This is my first target right here. I wanted to take out this high right here. That'd be cool for a first TP. Definitely ultimately this right here. So right now I'm gonna patiently wait this one out. And I'll let you know why I took this trade in the first place. See if it works out. That's as low as I wanted to go right there. Let's see if it wants to come down. Let's see if it's changing the whole narrative. Stop loss below the 1057 candle. That candle right there. I want to move it up to this right here right now, but I still got to hold on. Yeah, that was a good trade, huh? Let's see. We're going to trade it out to that high over there. That's a good trade. So far, anyway. Let's see what happens. I want that high taken out, though. And they ain't got to give it to me, but I mean, it is what it is. Yeah. All right, so it didn't take out that freaking high. Not yet, anyway. It came right close to it. This trade is at break even. I'm not going to let it come back on me. I like to go to break even early, but I am going to trail it once it moves up. I did see my setup happen. I saw my setup happen on YM, which is why I pulled the trigger on NQ. If it comes back, it comes back. I'm not going to be down anything. Well, intraday, I'll be down because it went in profit. It'd be awesome if they take out that freaking high. Yeah, the 1054 high. That'd be awesome for them to do that. Wow. They tapped me out, and it might have been too early, but it's cool. I was targeting this high right here, and it didn't hit it. Still wait. So this could potentially still go. This could potentially still go. So I mean, I'm not saying it's not gonna go. And that would be a good trade still for me, no matter what. All this is doing is building more confidence in the strategy. So if it does, it does. If not, then whatever. It was a free trade for me. So $53. Or nope, I don't see it. It's gonna relax for a second. The entry was fire, and it still could go up from here. It still could go from here. That is an ATT time. The ATT time is a prime number. Prime numbers make all swing lows and swing highs that you want to get in on. You don't want to just get in on any regular candle. So The macro is over at 17, at 11.17. Let's see. I don't know if they're gonna give it to us. So, but at 11.17, I'm done for the day. It hasn't shown up, and I'll look for it tomorrow. And when it shows up, then it's gonna be the running. It's gonna run. Every time I trade it, it runs. So it doesn't really matter about today. I'll wait for it till tomorrow. So I'm not gonna trade the afternoon session. That's not what I do. So yeah, at 11, yeah, 11.17, I'm done. There's nothing for me to play with. I'm not playing through lunch. I'd rather not be here in the afternoon. So it's workout time, and I'm gonna come back and hit it tomorrow, and it's gonna be a sure enough success. The batting average is pretty high. I'm not gonna even brag about it, but it's pretty high. So, but I can't trade it till I see it. Can't trade it till I see it. Right now we have nothing that I would just take a random ass entry on. There's nothing random about these markets, so why would I take a random trade? Okay, they got a few down those candles coming in. I don't see anything that I'm looking for remotely on this setup. They still do have about 9 minutes for the macro to take place. So that's plenty of time for this setup to transpire. There's plenty of time for it to transpire. So, but after that, it's a wrap. So 7 minutes I can wait. That's fine. This is perfect. Yeah. Yeah. So it looks like it's not going to show up today, and that's fine because I do see something that happened this morning, although it was small. I did take the trade this morning, so I'm not going to recap that. I'm just going to say it still was a win in the market. Somebody sees it, they see it. Uh, it's not what I really wanted totally today, but I'm good with it. I'm totally fine with it. I don't think they're going to give it to us within this macro. I said we still have roughly 10 minutes left in this macro. So if they do, I'll be here for it. If not, they only got 10 minutes to make it transpire based on what I'm looking for. If it's not there, then I'm off for the rest of the day. Easy peasy. Then I'm going to come back and hit them tomorrow. Because they do the same thing every day. They got to tell you which direction they're going in. And that's what people fail to realize. These markets aren't random at all. There's anything but randomness in here. Everything happens for a reason. We're not using any trend lines over here. This is all algorithmic based trading. It's got to do certain shit at a certain time, and right now it hasn't done it. We caught the trade this morning, but all parameters were met at that point. All parameters were met. So, with that being said, I'm still not going to trade till 9:30 online. So, because I'm still waiting for the first macro. Yep. Mm-hmm. Nope. There is nothing here for me. Well, okay. We might have some action going on. Let's go. Let's see. Let's see what y'all want to do, man. Let's see what y'all want to do. I'm good with that, man. I'm good with that. I'm not. I'm not trading anything on this right now, and I'm fine with that. And it's got to happen on the 1 minute. I'm only looking for this shit on the 1 minute. Yeah. Yeah, they're running out of time based on what I'm looking for. Yeah. So all right. Let's see, bro. Oh, we might have a little bit of action going on here. Let me see. NQ is doing something strange over here. Let's see if it wants to keep doing what it's doing. And I'll let you know if it's right for the taking based on my analysis. Oh shit, they are doing something, dude. All right, so I'm waiting for a closure right now. A closure below this low right here. It must leave a fair value gap though. If a closure happened to me, it must have a fair value gap between this candle and the next candle in order for me to be interested in getting in there. And honestly, I don't have a precision swing point right there. So actually, I'm not interested in it at all. I need a precision swing point. I'm not going to take that. I'm not going to take that. I got to have it. We're going to be disciplined to this strategy, and we're going to make sure we have every parameter that we're supposed to have in order to trade it, because it's batting 100%. I don't need to guess at it anymore. Yeah, it's not giving me what I want, but gold is giving me what I want. I'm actually looking at gold right now. If I get a closure on silver above 1112, I'll take a buy on gold. Absolutely. Let's see if they want to give it up. If they do, I'll take a buy on gold. It's already on the move, so. Okay. Nothing. And the macro is just about over. So I think that's going to do me for today. And yeah, I'm going to come back tomorrow, and I'm going to take a stab at it tomorrow. Today was a great day to not take a trade per the strategy that I was looking for on a 1 minute. So we did take it on the 3 minute as market opened, but I'm not going to go over it. I'm not going to go over it. So we'll be back tomorrow, and hopefully we can get one of those bangers in. And peace and love. Have a great day.